Hi guys, welcome to my brand new channel. I aim to be bringing you scrapbooking process videos, scrapbooking hauls, unboxings, all sorts of scrappy crafty goodness. I'm starting off with a process video, first one I've ever done, so forgive me if first of all it's a bit rubbish, and secondly if I make a few mistakes. I also have to point out, you have to excuse my voice, I've got all sorts of throat, nose, ear problems at the minute, so apart from the fact that I can't even hear myself speak properly, I also keep coughing, so this is about the 12th time I've tried to record this voiceover, so fingers crossed I'll get through it this time. So yeah, starting off with a process video using my January Felicity Jane Sophie kit. Didn't actually manage to get the whole kit, I missed out on it, so I ordered what I could, which was the papers, the stamp set, what else, the rubber shapes and the puffy stickers. So I got a lot of it. I just missed out on the alphas, the washi strips and the wood veneers, so I could still make some decent layouts out of that, so that's fine. So yeah, process video using that. I'm scrapbooking a picture of my little girl Elsie. It's not quite a 6x4 photo. I chopped off the top a little bit because there was quite a lot of white space in the picture that I didn't really want. I also find it quite difficult to scrapbook portrait orientation pictures, so if I can make it more of a square, it makes me a little bit happier. So yeah, I'm going for a vertical layout using several strips from the kit, a few of the branding strips hopefully. Main colours that I'm aiming for are the pink, which is in the floral paper, and then the navies as well. I cut a strip of the scalloped, sort of striped scalloped paper, thinking that I was going to use that, but I actually didn't. You've just seen me take it off there. I was really annoyed as well because I cut a strip that was 3x12 and it took me ages to decide whereabouts I was actually going to cut the paper because it was the cutter parts on the back, and I do want to use those for my project life, so I had to choose. I think it was 3 of the cutter parts that I probably wouldn't use and cut into it. Didn't even use it in the end. So yeah, that replaced that with the floral, which I do actually like better. It doesn't bring in as many colours and just looks better, I think. I also cut one of the branding strips, which was really cute. It's got multicoloured little plus signs on it, but I didn't use that either. You'll see me take that off in a minute. So yeah, here we go. So just sticking these down, got them about in the right sort of place where I want them. I managed to get this one a little bit wonky as well, so have to line that up properly with my T-square ruler, which I absolutely love, actually. One of my favourite things. And my little girls seem to know that. They always seem to want to come and try and steal it whenever I'm using it. And they seem to think it's a hammer. So how long it will actually last, I don't know, because they keep hitting things with it. So yeah, just sticking that floral paper on top of the navy blue and white stripe. Oh, there's something about Felicity Jane florals that are just beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen one that I don't actually like. So, yeah. I intended to put that branding strip with the plus signs just there, but it just looked a little bit too much. It just didn't need an extra strip, so I'll take that one off in a minute. Just ruffling the edges up on the papers there. Giving it a bit more detail and dimension. Seeing where I want to put the picture. Yep, stuck that on there. Yep, and that's where that's going to go. So just need to find some papers to layer up behind it. I did think about trying to use that again, but as I said, it was just too many colours. So now you see this one, I'm not really too keen on that one. So it was the ideal one for matting the photo on. I don't know why, but the marble effect papers, I just struggle to use them for anything other than matting. To be honest, I don't like loads and loads of colours in my papers. I'd rather have like single coloured papers. So those ones I just really struggle with. So yeah, I cut a strip that was just a bit wider than the photograph on there and tore it across the bottom and then flipped over the other half to layer it up with just the black and white triangle pattern. Cut that one a little bit wider than the marble one so that it could hang over the edge a little bit more. Yep, that's where that's going to go, maybe just a little bit lower. So cutting some fun foam, with raising the edges on the papers like that, it sort of creates a little bit of a dip. So it needs a little bit of lift underneath it so that it can sit flat, otherwise the tape doesn't really stick, and if it does you end up with ripples in your photograph. So yeah, just cutting some foam, sticking that to the back of the photograph with just normal double-sided tape. Yeah, that's the only thing, you have to find out where the little valleys are in the paper, because otherwise you end up making the problem even worse by sticking it over the ruffled edges. So yeah, that's nice and level now. Yeah, these are the rubber shapes. I really wanted to use that sweet as part of the title. It was so cute. That was possibly one of my favourite things out of the whole collection this month. And they're all the cut apart stickers. So that little ticket says memories on it. That's a little floral tab that I don't actually end up using. Just, it competes too much with the big floral, so, and it's too close to it for a start as well. So yeah, just chucking everything everywhere, making a mess. Trying to find all of the things that are pink and navy, and some of the little turquoisey bits. There is a tiny hint of the turquoise in the floral paper, so just to pick up on that. Oh, that little wreath thing there was a nightmare to cut out. It was so detailed around the edges. So I didn't bother cutting out the middle because I thought I may use it as a journaling spot or something. So I'm glad I didn't in the end, because I do actually just use that as a place for the title to sit. So yeah, that other little pink bit at the top of the photograph is like almost like a paint effect type thing. Like, not a paint swatch, but a paint sample, and it says, I think it says "My happy place is with you" or something, but I didn't need all of that, so I just tucked it underneath the photograph so that the bit that was left showing says "My happy place." So, and actually this is her happy place. Yeah, so put her in front of the camera, she starts posing away, so yes, she's very happy there. What else am I doing? Those are just a couple of the little hearts from the cut apart sheet. Tried that for a second and it really didn't work, so that one went to the side. What else? Oh yeah, these are the cute little puffy stickers. They are absolutely gorgeous. Every time I say, I think this was my favourite thing, I think this is my favourite thing. The Felicity Jane kits are just beautiful. So yeah, those little puffy stickers are really, really tiny and really, really puffy. So yeah, do really like those. So yeah, just cutting a bit of that wreath off just there. It was only going to be underneath the photograph, so may as well save that little bit. Could possibly use it on something else to tuck under something. So yeah, and doing the same with the little navy blue label as well. So didn't need all of that. And then what? Oh, these are the little rubber hearts. Yeah, I was thinking about using some of those, but they were a little bit too big. They sort of competed with the rubber title, so didn't need those. Sticking down the little floral piece just there. Yeah, quite happy with that. Sticking down the hearts. Oh, I had real trouble getting the back off that one there. The back of the Felicity Jane sticker sheets are actually they've got sort of cut lines in the back of the sticker backing. So if you bend them, you can easily get the back off. And that little heart was just in a place on the sticker sheet where there was no bend. So it was really difficult to get the back off that, but did it in the end. So I just put a little bit of fun foam on the back of these as well, just to raise them up a bit, especially with them being on the ruffled edges of the paper there. They just needed a little bit of dimension. Yeah, happy with that. I did want to add in that little turquoise heart as well. I do prefer things in threes, so the fact that there was only 2 hearts up there bothered me. So just, this was a difficult one to get off the backing as well. Yeah, just stick that one on top of the navy one just there. Eventually. Now what am I doing? Oh yeah, bringing in some watercolours. I've got a huge collection of mists and all sorts of distress inks and stuff like that, but sometimes I think it's just nice to do the splattering effect with watercolours. It just gives it a slightly more opaque look. Not opaque, I mean translucent. Yeah, just a bit more of a watercolour-y look, really. So yeah, mixing some pink paint to match the pink of the flowers and stuff just there. And just doing a little bit of splattering down in the bottom corner and the top corner. Diagonal effect on that one. Just draws your eye down the layout. So yeah, now attaching the title, I think. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh yeah, just dabbing up some of the wet sprinkles on the paint. Yeah, now attaching the rubber shape with my tiny attacher. Faffing around there. Yeah, if you do it in the middle of the page with it open, you do have to go around and just squash the little prongs down on the back. Yeah, so to go with the sweet rubber title, I used some of the Alice Studio little alphabet things. I have these in every colour. I absolutely love them. So with the light pink ones, just putting oh so above the sweet, so oh so sweet. They were the perfect colour to go with this kit, actually. Could have actually been made for it. So yeah, now just getting some of the, oh yeah, trying out those rubber hearts again, still didn't go. But yeah, just getting the little puffy hearts and putting some of the navy blue and the pink ones mixed in with the paint splatters. Excuse me. And some at the top as well. And I think that's about it on this layout. So if you've liked watching this, please like it, thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever. And join me for the next one. I'll put some stills at the end, close up, so that you can see. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!